Doxy's the type of card I wish they'd take more risks with. I think she could have easily been +3 to both of the cards and still not be broken. Oh, I feel like I missed a couple of sub notifications. Cigar Pete, here a little bit ago. If you didn't hear us chatting, yes, they fixed the drops yesterday, but they had to restart them. No one and everyone, thank you for the 16 buns. Good to see you snapping again. Drops did get fixed, James, but any progress you had from yesterday got reset, unfortunately. The whole campaign they had going was fragged. Alright, opponent is a Spectrum Gamer, which means Luke Cage is in their output range. Opponent being a Spectrum Gamer also means that what sort of search for? Opponent being a Spectrum Gamer also means that I want to explicitly avoid competing for Nidavellir here because they're an Iron Man deck. Hey, Noggin, thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate it. Welcome back. Yeah, look, another reason to abandon Nidavellir.
I am Iron Man.
They're never beating 16 on the right, I don't think. Famous last words? Cap, I like a Mystique or something? Maybe I should just hedge the right, thinking they can't play for Mojo World without Ant-Man. Mystique, Captain America get us? Close. Yeah, I think I messed up and should have flipped Ajax and Miles, or possibly even just left the Shield Center. That's not the same Olsen I wanted for Christmas. Another Destroy Enjoyer, interesting. I might be too late on this. Yeah.
Enough said.
He gets +2. It's been a while since I played against Logan. I have a particularly energy efficient turn.
What a game!
I think I just have to leave. Our lack of any early plays. Just couldn't get anything going. Surprised people have the guts to play Destroy in this deck card world. Well, I mean, if to meet your expectations, the tracker stats on Destroy are really, really bad. That being said, we're getting more regularly paired down into people who have bigger numbers. I wonder if I tanked my MMR enough that we're getting down paired now. We spewed almost 200 snap points this season, trying to make Captain Carter and Infinite Ultron work. We started the season at like 82 or 8,300. Opponent is screaming. I think I chill on this so I can play it alongside Ajax next turn regardless. How do they beat me? I guess it's something of a flip because they could move the shield and put two things right. What two things right do they play that beats 22? They can't Shang me on the left. Juggernaut beats me on the right. Every time. No, they need Juggernaut plus something else, right? The damn shame Stegron locked us in the middle. That is a deeply limp stay.
Victory.
I'm not playing Diamondback in this deck because the deck list I copied off the internet wasn't playing Diamondback.
My creations.
What would you even cut? You'd have to give up like Cass or Red Guardian? Giving up either of those doesn't seem particularly stellar. I'll wait one more turn to Hazmat here, so that way Abomination could ideally be free. They're adding at least an expansion card, and then I assume one other, so I'll give Hazmat 5 things to hit. Problem here is they could be a Luke Cage deck. Oh, what an RNG Fiesta. Probably dead. Does Ajax as a draw make this salvageable? It might actually. I guess I could get Mobius out of Abomination here.
Opponent snapped.
I don't know. I think we're beating a Luke Cage. Mobius is a concern. I'll stay. See which tech card we get brutalized by.
Assemble.
If they Thanos the right, they gain 14 up to 19, and I'm going to 22. They Mockingbird plus Thanos mid. My Ajax is winning, yeah? Yeah, I think this was a... You got locked out of the left snap. They could have Shang in their Spectrum Thanos deck, I suppose, but... I think outside of our Ajax getting Shanged, we're good to go here.
Victory.
Yeah, I think this was just like a very level 1 snap, like not thinking through their plays at all. They literally were just like, I have a free win on the location on the left, I'm gonna push the button. And then this retreat at the end is good. They didn't double down on their bad snap, but like they paused and like thought about what my actual output range was before shipping it. So their snap was bad, but their retreat at the end is good because they didn't double down on their first bad play. Compared to never snapping, it's probably a good snap. I don't think so. I think not doubling down on the bad snap is good, but like you definitely should take a pause and think through your opponent's output range before you snap to begin with. Sam Wilson. Sam Wilson. Sam Wilson. This game's so easy. I would snap here if I wasn't playing against Erishim. I'm just a happier person, never snapping against Erishim. Honestly, this isn't the end of the world. I kind of want to save this for... I kind of want to save this for that last turn against Erishim anyways. However, I kind of want to Laufey the middle now, right? So I think it's this. That's close. It's close. Zero 10's not bad. Wonderful Seals too bad. Spider-Man, the Iron Patriot here. I did not. Interesting. I'd take one extra off of here to make Ajax bigger next turn. Oh, it takes 2 off of here, actually. So maybe that's wrong. They played a 4th card middle, so they must be doing this then. I don't know why they're locking themselves there. They probably should have done that the previous turn, yeah. So they could have gotten the discount. They can't shake Chibi everywhere, says increasingly nervous man for the 3rd time this year. I think we're cooked. I think we're cooked. They need to shag Chibi onto the right while adding... shag Chibi on the left while adding 6 points on the right. Or 12 points in the middle. Is this just a Shang-Chi and they think I can't contest them, right? Weird stab. Oh, yeah. They played Havoc. So they actually only had 6 energy here instead of 7. Yeah. Strange Gambo. This deck's been solid. I haven't gotten got by a Luke Cage yet. Feels good. Oh, they probably forgot we had the free 6 drop. Yeah, it's a good show. Suck. Thanks for the 7 months. Haven't been able to watch the stream much lately. How have things been going? Have things been going well? Splitting Pocket and Stab. They're all right. Pocket's at a little bit of a low point, but it's opportune that Snap drops are going on right now for it. Hit that like mid-set lull. This game worth getting back into. I used to play it when it first came out, but I haven't played it in ages. So they actually have an economy update coming in next week's patch that's gonna change how you acquire cards to make it a little bit easier to get back into. So I think Snap remains an excellent core game design, and their live balance is something that I personally really enjoy. I think Snap is genuinely the best balanced live service game I've ever touched, in large part due to their dedication to continuing to do balance. I don't know, I think that kind of thinking is bad, Duck. It's this, and then next turn we'll like Laufey middle, and then we'll like Ajax the left on the final turn. And I think I'm actually going to intentionally put my shield in the center, so that way my Laufey gets as large as possible. So that way it's most likely to hold the Monster Metropolis bonus for us here. I mean, I can wait to play Miles because next turn's going to be Miles plus Ajax. I guess how many penalized things are they going to have? If I draw Abomination, do I get sad? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I should play Miles because if I draw Abomination, my Abomination's gonna cost 1. And I'm 25% to do that. Do I want to play Miles here though? I don't know if it's worth the risk. I don't know that I want to fill here necessarily. It's close. My Ajax actually isn't enough to win here. needs the shield too. That's close. I think I'll limp. Ah, they had their abomination and I did not. That's what it came down to. If I hit my A-bomb here, we win. Either of these with it. They had. And this is one of the reasons why I often don't play decks that are more popular to get mirror matches, because this is like the epitome of it, right? Like the only thing that mattered is like they had Ajax, Miles, and a bomb, and I only had 2 of the 3. We're gonna play some more of this because that's our first mirror we've hit with it in 45 minutes, so I'd like to give it a little longer, but we're gonna take a brief pause for the cause to run some adverts before we do. Appreciate everybody dropping here at Oaklandia with us today. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna have a nice long stream coming up. If you're watching on the YouTube side, consider tap the like button on the live stream. It doesn't cost you anything. Helps the content reach some more people. I get 750 volts for the drops. I'm waiting for my own. And then we'll have Toxin. We'll play some Toxin this afternoon. It's interesting that some people's Twitch is bugged and has the drops campaign twice. Oh, I guess it lists mine as claimed down here, so I guess it kind of shows them. Yeah, so this first round is not happening. These were bugged. Only these ones. This one came through, and these will come through once I claim them. But yeah, and they had to restart them. Speaking of things that need to be restarted, the toilet in my master bathroom. Dory, thank you for the brand new Prime. I appreciate that. Welcome back. I'd like to report that as expected, hand buff still feels like it sucks. Yeah, that's my low expectations going into hand buff with Toxinoxy for sure.
Behold my creations.
Key to not being disappointed in life is low expectations, gamers. Tobias, thank you for the over 5 years. Welcome back. All right, Sam, I need you to dodge a murder world, please. Well, request granted, I suppose. Marvel Retreat's a really fun game. I enjoy it, personally.
Escaped.
I miss Sanctum Sanctorum, chat. I miss having a game mode where you actually play the game.
Mastery.
I really hope they don't make us wait another month and Sanctum comes back in May. It really is the best way to play Marvel Snap. See, chat, the difference between me and you at home is that I can play my Sam Wilson and get screwed by the third location in one game and then do it again the next game because it's still the statistically correct thing to do. Yeah, I agree, Messi. I think it's just a more fun game mode. Are we punching Meek? I think we're punching Meek and we're snapping him. They've done a whole lot of nothing so far.
Opponent snapped.
Alright. I mean, the discard deck can be scary. Hopefully getting rid of one of their stats here is good. Even if I Hazmat now, I'm not going to be able to play Abominations. I think it's just this. So I have a big Ajax for one location. Big-ish? Not even that big. They played 2 cards in the center. The question is 16 enough to win here? I think I don't know what the snapback was. Like I guess there's permutations they had that were strong from there, but they had like no plays effectively for the first 3 turns, especially once we Red Guardian the Meek. I'm probably just overthinking this end game. I was the same person that snapped the X-Mansion div. And that's the thing about levels too, right? Like, it's hard to think too deeply about what your opponent's snaps are if they're not thinking too deeply about it.
My creations.
I'm sure Darrow's aware of how active it works. I don't know, I watched him lose to a bot in a tournament one time because he didn't know how Athena and Dark Dimension worked, so maybe that location's just his kryptonite. Alright, can we win the priority flip here? It would be a big deal to give us Rocket and Groot active and to kill. So, priority in Marvel Snap is whose cards flip up first. It's generally determined by who's currently winning on the board. However, when you and your opponent are tied, I'm up by 3, they're up by 3. It's determined by at random, so a coin flip here. Choppy returns. Thank you for the brand new Prime support. Appreciate that. Good morning, good morning. Topping a 4-power collector is pretty good. Coin flips in my superhero card game, they would never. Would never dream of it, gamers. They might not play for the kill with the Rocket and Groot. We'll see. No, I think Bonking Collector here is probably fine. I think High Evolutionary is one of the cards they need to completely rethink / rework. I think it's really sad that that card still has its same text box on all its things from forever ago. They could probably just put it back to its release state, honestly. Is it crazy to say I don't want to compete on the right? What do we think of this? Or on the left, sorry. They could also be Snowguard Hawking here. I think they're playing into Superflow every time, so I like moving Rocket and Groot over here to catch him. Okay, yep, there's the bird. Have you heard about the bird? I said a bird. Bird's the word, I said a bird. Man, that was the best draw in our deck by a significant margin, huh? Holy. This deck's been sweet. If you don't have to play against Luke Cage, it's got a lot going on. I'm not sure how you ever beat Lucas, but outside of Lucas, it's got a lot of good things going on here. This deck reminds me of the old Stature Hawk deck. That's honestly a really good comparison. Where like you've got Miles and Abomination as your cheap things, then Ajax is your ongoing stat stick. Then you've got a little dash of what's it called? Yeah, you could beat bad Luke Cage players. You could Red Guardian him occasionally. But good Luke Cage players are going to save him till turn 6 against you. Mystic, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate you re-upping. Welcome back. Cry Freedom, thanks for the 22. Were they playing for the center? I assume we're winning left and right here. But I was not expecting them to put points into the middle. This was, I'm staying for one more cube and don't care.
Victory.
I see you have Grandmaster instead of Scorpion. Isn't it more situational? I copied this deck list off the internet, but Grandmaster is another Miles enabler, which is nice. Without Grandmaster, you only have Sam and Rocket and Groot. And you could probably get away with just 2 because like your opponents are gonna play Sam Wilson with some consistency as well.
My creations.
Thoughts on Juggernaut versus, what's it called? This deck does not want Juggernaut. Ajax is generally your turn 6 play here. Juggernaut is generally a turn 6 play. This is bad for us because a lot of the Diamondback builds play Luke Cage. I think I just accept that I'm not beating Luke. And we need to turn off Diamondback to have a shot on the right. So they locked us on the right, but they have to play a 7 power thing there. Forgot to move the shield. I did not forget to move the shield. I intentionally declined moving the shield so they couldn't clog me on the left. Because I need to put Ajax on the left to be able to win this game. Does Luke catch them up on the right? Yeah, probably, but I think we're winning these two if they Luke, right? Maybe Luke plus Shang in the center gets us? No, Shang doesn't kill any of my stuff in the center because of Laufey. Laufey and Hazmat put everything out of Shang range in the center. I could get cannonballed out of the left, but then I think I win the tiebreaker if they go cannonball left, demon right. Because demon only ties the right for them. I think we're actually good here. I'm failing to think of a permutation of cards that beats me. That doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but it's not abundantly obvious to me. Shang plus Luke, maybe? Shang left plus Luke? My money's on Cannonball or Shang plus Demon on the right, then we win the breaker. Yeah, I don't know how you ever stay here.
Victory.
Yeah, they literally lost to any card on the left. They just didn't count. They're just like, my tech card's gonna kill your thing, play my thing. Just the epitome of I'm gonna break your toy. So I should be good enough to win here. And when breaking my toy is not enough, they lose.
My creations.
Them winning that scored 50-50 means I can't Red Guardian them here now. Which honestly might mean we're cooked. You're a turn late gamer. I guess I could flip a coin myself here. Regarding the drops bug, is the first time second dinner hasn't gone, whoops, our bad, we're giving everyone the drops for free. I mean, they could do that, but it would be much worse for their content creators. Guess I'm staying for 4 here. It's close, though.
You won't need this anymore.
The best option would be to extend the drops. So they didn't extend the drops because they want to give out volts for the drop schemers. It seems in the past they erred on the side of generosity. Well, again, like, it really depends on your perspective, and I think you're lacking it a little bit here. When you say they should err on the side of generosity, who are you erring on the side of generosity towards? Like, if they literally just turned the drops off, it takes it takes an incredible amount of equity away from all of the creators in their space. And like the opportunity cost to the people at home is like you have to spend an extra 6 hours on Twitch. Oh, I think this is my best chance. I think the beak is moving. It's close though. Oh, I guess he does move there a lot of the time. Yeah, cooked. The rare Mount Vesuvius where no one steps. I'm just saying in the past, when something comes up, they've been very generous. Yeah, and that's my point though, right? Is it's generous to their content creators to restart them as opposed to just turning them off and giving everybody the stuff for free. So it depends on the perspective of who you think they're being generous to.
My creations.
My expectation coming out of it yesterday was that they were going to get turned off and they weren't going to come back on. Yeah, if you watched drops yesterday before 7 p.m. Central, any progress you had got reset due to a software bug. Are there a lot of snap tournaments? There are basically no snap tournaments. It is a purely casual game. Man's kinda okay. It's kinda okay enough. There's a lot of decks that get like absolutely supercharged on Sinister London. Oh, and Dara was playing Discard last time we queued into him with this avatar. So I think we should leave Sinister London supercharges Discard. I actually think, and this is one of the reasons why most companies that aren't second dinner just tell people to go scratch so frequently. The fact that we're here unironically discussing the concept of compensation from second dinner for a free thing that you still have plenty of opportunity to still get the free thing because of a nominal mistake that they made is just like, that's why other companies regularly tell the players to go scratch. Because second dinner has set the tone of we'll give you something all the time. And now that's the expectation, is that I should get something all the time. I think I'd be breaking an NDA to share details, but I can say the issue surrounding drops was definitely not on Twitch's side. I don't know, maybe that's breaking an NDA too, but it was definitely a second dinner oopsie. I'm glad they were able to fix it. Straight to Marvel, straight to Ben Brune's jail, Hogland. I guess I do this. It beats like a Rocket and Groot. They have something genuinely big here. They get it. Cool. Grandmaster could be good against the Acid Arrow. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I just I kind of need to play on curve. Talking about compensation because you had to watch Snap on Twitch while watching Snap on Twitch is something else. That's a very articulate way to put it. They need to put 8 here while putting 7 here. So yeah, I think this is fine. Ooh, that was close. I didn't think about Victoria had buffing Luffy. They just thought I couldn't compete in the negative zone. Was Iron Patriot playable? No, I had 5 energy. Kahori could have also buffed Luffy. That's a good call.
Behold my creations.
Oh, like, is Iron Patriot worth playing in a deck? Yeah, it's one of the most played cards in the game. Still very good. I think when we pulled up the chart yesterday, it was like the 4th or 5th most played card on the ladder still. And this is the other part of Miles Morales, is like Sam Wilson has a 40% play rate still, so even if you're not enabling him yourself, he's still gonna be on for you a lot of the time. Darth, thank you for the 21 months. Appreciate it. What's a schmear match? Hey, Sloth, thank you for the 13 months. Appreciate the baker's dozen. Ajax. Ajax! Alright, did they draw their Ajax, gamers? Do they have Ajax and Abomination? If they leave this here, I don't think this beats Miles on either side, right? Yikes. But I have one. I almost put Miles in Abomination different. I flipped my coin wrong. I just have the nuts through the Subterranean. SDM, thank you for the over 6 years. Welcome back. A friend of mine just got a 72-month car loan, and I thought to myself, no one should be paying for anything for that long, and yet here we are. Good to have you back. Well, sans the mirror matches being mind-numbingly draw-based with very little counterplay, I enjoyed this for the most part. We didn't play against a singular Luke Cage for over an hour, which I'm sure helped a little bit. What's Luke's play rate right now? I feel like I don't see that card nearly as much as I should on the ladder. He's at 10% or 7.5%, depending on how you slice it. Yeah, that's probably about my expectations. This, someone during the set of games said this reminded them of Darkhawk's stature. And I think that's a really apt comparison. Your Ajax is your really big 5 energy ongoing card, and then you have both Miles and Abomination as tools for you to play out alongside Ajax. I just noticed that Abomination is the only high Evo card. It speaks volumes to how much high Evo Wasp and Thing have been power crept that neither of them are worth playing in this deck, especially with Cyclops as well. I think this is a card I really hope they go back to in an OTA and do something other than giving him a 7th point of power. Wasp can probably go back to giving 2 things -1. Honestly, I think Cyclops doesn't really fit in a deck like this just because you tend to play your energy curve really tightly and you're not interested in passing with unspent energy. But the fact that, like, neither Wasp nor Thing are playable in here, I think means those cards need to be relooked at. All right, we're going to take a pause for the cause to let some adverts roll. And then we have a viewer submission from yesterday that we did not get to that we're going to play. We've got to do some Victoria Hand Frigga stuff, which is one of my favorite things to do. So we're going to find a deck with those two when we get back. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Don't go anywhere.